मंकी मैन की शुरुआत एक बच्चे के साथ होती है जो अपनी माँ से हनुमान जी की कहानी सुन रहा होता है कि किस तरह बाल हनुमान ने फल समझकर सूर्य को निगल लिया था. Through various stories, he understands that Hanumanji is a god who is symbolized by devotion, loyalty, strength, humility and discipline. और ये सारी बातें कहीं ना कहीं उसके दिमाग में जाकर बच जाती हैं. And when he witnessed unjust and brutality and violence in the society he lives in, he embodies the qualities of Hanumanji and in a way shows how faith can be your most powerful asset and teacher. However, मंकी मैन जिस ऊंचाई तक पहुंचने का इरादा रखती है, क्या पहुंच पाती है, जानते हैं आज के रिव्यू में.
Do you remember me? Do you even know my mother's name? Do you know any of their names?
Hi, this is Neeti Roy. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to discuss the much talked film Monkey Man. And just to clear the confusion, ये फिल्म अभी भारत में रिलीज नहीं हुई है. The story of Monkey Man is set in a fictional Mumbai-like Indian city where we follow a man earning his living from an underground fight club, but only to progress in his larger fight against a god man played by Makaran Deshpande and a corrupt sadist police officer Rana Singh played by Sikandar Kher. On the face, Monkey Man is a revenge film about an underdog against the corrupt forces who murdered his mother and continue to victimize the poor and powerless section of the society. Also, as a writer-director, Dev Patel delves a little more into the socio-political issues, including the caste system, inequality and exploitation. अपने कई इंटरव्यूज में देव पटेल ने बताया कि उन्होंने कितनी मुश्किलों से ये फिल्म बनाई है. वो इस स्क्रिप्ट पर 12 सालों से काम कर रहे थे, लेकिन जब शूटिंग का वक्त आया तो दुनिया कोविड से जूझ रही थी. पहले फिल्म की शूटिंग भारत में ही होने वाली थी, लेकिन कोविड रूल्स की वजह से फिर इससे इंडोनेशिया में फिल्माया गया. जैसे तैसे मिनिमम रिसोर्सेज के साथ फिल्म पूरी हुई. बट व्हेन यू वॉच द मूवी, इट डज गिव अ फील दैट व्हाट अ फैंटास्टिक जॉब द टीम हैज डन. The movie looks as gritty and dirty and in your face as possible. The action scenes are very, very intense and mostly shot in tight frames and close-ups. This film will be remembered for its treatment, I feel, because despite having an average screenplay, it engages you and gives many high points through cinematography, performances and the pace. Dev Patel training scene with legendary tabla master Zakir Hussain remains one of my favorite.
He must become more than a man. He must become.
Acting की बात करें तो no doubt Dev Patel looks magnetic on screen and as an action hero he just shines. But very little arc is given to the supporting actors. Shobhita Dhulipala enters into the scene quite strongly but adds up very little to the story. Similarly, Vipin Sharma, who plays Alpha, a trans, had an immense potential to shine, but somewhere the character remained undercooked. बता दें ये फिल्म नेटफ्लिक्स पर रिलीज होने वाली थी, लेकिन जब जॉर्डन पेले ने फिल्म देखी तो he said that this deserved to be on theater screens. Then he acquired the rights from Netflix and now we can see Monkey Man in theaters. Not in India though, फिल्म को भारत में CBFC द्वारा पास नहीं किया गया है. And after I watched the film, I understand why. And I know even if film को पास कर भी दिया जाएगा, it will be heavily cut version because of the violence and drug use and socio-political and mythological references. I will not lie, but as an Indian, I also sometimes get little annoyed watching India through the Western lens in films. Like enough of poverty, inequality, caste system, corruption and narrow lanes of Mumbai. Also some of the themes which this film addresses, like police brutality, class divide, discrimination, disparity and corruption, are all these not global issues? But then, are these not true in the Indian scenario too? Sadly, it is. So, if a filmmaker attempts to show this, one can't question it. To conclude, if you are fond of intense, violent and gritty action movies, Dev Patel's Monkey Man will impress you and satisfy you to the core. That's all for today. Thank you for watching my channel. Bye-bye.